In recent years, the recreational boat market has been changing faster than ever. As prices for new boats continue to skyrocket, financing costs become increasingly expensive. And a striking reality is that more and more new boat models are sitting idle in showrooms without buyers. What is actually happening behind that silence? Why have models that were once highly anticipated become such difficult names to sell? Is this a sign of a major shift in consumer behavior? Let's find out, starting with the first spot on this list. Top 7 Heyday WTO Surf. Heyday was once considered a reasonable choice for those wanting to enter the world of wake surfing with accessible entry costs. And this strategy quickly caught the attention of many buyers. However, over time, discussions within the community began to surface as some users reflected on minor issues related to systems and build quality. This significantly impacted the confidence of potential buyers. Additionally, another equally important factor involves the regulations regarding the environment and wake creation in certain areas. As these restrictions become clearer, buyers are starting to question whether they can use these boats flexibly. If usability is limited, what is their true value? This uncertainty has caused the Heyday WT Surf to gradually become harder to sell. Even though it was initially seen as an attractive option, Top 6 Four Winds HD8 Bowrider. The Bowrider segment was once an icon of relaxing day trips, and the Four Winds HD8 was designed to deliver a more premium experience with spaciousness, luxury interiors, and modern amenities. However, when the price of a Bowrider starts to exceed familiar levels, buyers no longer see it merely as a recreational vehicle, but begin to consider it a major financial decision. Monthly payments can be equivalent to many other high-value assets. In the context of rising living costs, this forces many families to think twice about whether they truly need such an expensive boat when usage isn't very frequent. These questions slow down the decision-making process, and that hesitation has made the HD8, despite its many strengths, struggle to find buyers. Top 5 Bennington QX Series Tri-Toon. The Bennington QX series represents the premium pontoon segment with a range of luxury options, delivering a superior experience from high-end audio systems to modern conveniences. However, these very options cause costs to rise rapidly. And when the total price crosses a certain threshold, buyers start comparing it to the pre-owned market where they can find similar options for significantly less. Another issue is that the value of premium equipment often isn't retained upon resale, making depreciation in the early years very high. Realizing this, many begin to wonder if investing in expensive amenities is truly justifiable. This shift in thinking that has caused many QX series boats, despite being very impressive, to wait longer to find an owner. Top 4 Chaparral 300O SX. Chaparral has long been famous for good build quality and a smooth operating experience. And the 300O SX is a clear example with its sleek design, ample space, and stable handling. However, the biggest weakness of this model doesn't lie in its appearance, but in its engine system, as market trends gradually shift toward easier-to-maintain solutions. Traditional systems are starting to lose their appeal. Today's buyers are more concerned with operating costs and resale value. When they realize a boat's value can drop sharply after just a few years, hesitation sets in. Is the large initial investment worth that risk? This has caused many 300 OSX units, despite being very attractive, to remain in showrooms longer than expected. Top 3 Harris Solstice 230. Pontoons experienced a period of explosive growth as the demand for water-based recreation surged, and the Harris Solstice 230 was one of the standout models with good build quality and many premium details. However, the problem doesn't lie with the product, but with a market shift. As supply increased rapidly while demand began to level off, it led to a surplus, especially in the pre-owned market, where many nearly new options are available at significantly lower prices. This leads buyers to ask why they should pay full price for a new boat when they can save a large amount with another choice. This competition has caused the Solstice 230, despite its high quality, to struggle in attracting buyers. Top 2 Sea Ray SLX 280. Sea Ray is an iconic name representing luxury and quality in the recreational boat industry, and the SLX 280 continues to uphold those values with a sophisticated design and comfortable experience. However, Digging deeper, buyers quickly realize that the cost of ownership is not small. The operating system requires regular maintenance, and repair costs can escalate quickly, not to mention other expenses like insurance, slip fees, and storage. All these combine to create a financial burden that many didn't anticipate. When they calculate the total cost over several years, they realize there are other, more manageable options. This makes them hesitate, and that hesitation has made the SLX 280 gradually become one of the harder to sell models on the market. Top 1 Mastercraft and Malibu Wake Boats. At the top of the list are premium wakesurf models designed to create perfect waves with advanced technology, luxury interiors, and powerful performance. However, all these factors come with a very high price tag, often reaching into the hundreds of thousands. When buyers calculate the total cost, including financing, insurance, maintenance, and storage, the final figure can make them reconsider. Additionally, increasingly strict environmental regulations create uncertainty about future usability. This causes many to choose to wait rather than decide immediately, and that has caused even the most impressive models to sit longer in the showroom. The boat market is entering a major phase of change as prices, ownership costs, and external factors make buyers more cautious. But within challenges, there always exist opportunities. And for those who know how to observe, this could be a good time to find reasonable options. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next analyses.